breath for a second. Look at your neighbor and checking. We bout to march, so if you not get to stepping. I done told you who I am. I'm a force to be reckoned with. I think just be mad because my voice is so decadent. I'm setting the precedent. No mistakes and no accident. We ignoring the standard set because our lowest is passionate. This alone is a classic hit. I'm a verb amongst adjectives. If the industry full of and my words is a laxative. I'm a maniac on these beats. I'm insane and it's not discreet. I'm enraged because y'all ain't see it. I'm spraying on every street, entertaining no whack opinion. Who's saying we not elite? I'm over Balenciagas. I'm changing into my cleats. It's go time. It's showtime. I ain't calming down until this place is a ghost town. Tired of the faking. We bringing back Motown. No staring this go round. I'm taking no prisoners, so prepare for a showdown.
Down in the new town, I already feel that it's eyes on me. I'm getting looked up down with the big crowd. They already gone by the size of me. I don't really get it tough, but my deuce up. I will not live in apology. I wish you lose my opportunity himself. Don't make way for a prodigy. Just down in the new town, I already feel that it's eyes on me. I'm getting looked up down with the big crowd. They already gone by the size of me. I don't really get it tough. Put my deuce up, I will not live in apology. I wish you lose the opportunity himself. Don't make way for a prodigy.
I ain't regular. I ain't regular. I ain't regular.
Today, from Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis, it's Week 18 of the NFL on EA Sports. The Indianapolis Colts taking on the
Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week, and we are underway from Indianapolis. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. They'll fake the jet sweep and go play action with Burrow. That'll be complete to Okonkwo. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the game's opening play and a quick first down. Now they'll fake the jet sweep here and throw off play action. Throw out wide is incomplete. You look at this Colt defense. They were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
They forced 7 turnovers.
How many?
7. I mean, think about that number now. That's supposed to be a lucky number, right? Lucky for one side, unlucky for the other.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
Brandon, I wonder if someone's down there checking on the head coach right now, because he might be in a little bit of shock after what just transpired. Instead of a lengthy opening drive to deal with, his guy stepped up and stole that drive away. Momentum on their side now. How will they attack on offense?
On first down, Richardson. Looking left side, and it's complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. They'll run here with Taylor. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. A line of scrimmage, once again the 5 as they get ready for second and goal. Play action. Now Richardson. He'll buy some time right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Trey Hendrickson showing off his pass rush repertoire that time.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
Now from way back there after the sack. It's third and goal. A long third and goal. Richardson out of the shotgun. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down. And his kick is right there. It's good. And the Colts hit the scoreboard first. It's 3-0. So a pretty good opening drive that'll make the home fans somewhat happy. They wanted 6, but they got 3 in the early lead.
And they should be happy. The guys look good getting down the field. That's got to give them a little bit of hope that good things are in store here today for them.
And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their second drive. Their second drive here, the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up. It bent a little but didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there their last time out, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now. Back out on the field, put together a good drive, and get some points of their own.
On second down, Burrow. A quick throw there is incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing. Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. So on fourth down, on is Brad Robbins to punt for the Bengals. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. That's taken on the 25. A pretty good return, all things considered, but holding. I agree with you totally. It's actually a return that they were going to be very proud of. But when you end up holding and bringing it back, now your offense has to start a little bit deeper in their own territory. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. A leap, and he's got it. He got it. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Richardson. And that's going to be incomplete. Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete. As it complete to Jackson Smith and Jigba. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 17-yard line. Again, it's Richardson. And he'll be out of bounds. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal. First and 10, Taylor now. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
It's a 1-yard touchdown run, and the Colts are able to extend their lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker, and the lead grows to 10-0. A drive that time of 6 plays, and it was capped off by a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And that one too wide and incomplete.
No sense risking anything there on 1st down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who could make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the return will stop right around the 25. Week after week, we're seeing plays like this from him, and I think he's in line. We've discussed it before for NFL Defensive Player of the Year.
And a big reason why, I think, is because of his ball skills. And that's something that, for guys of his position, they've talked about it for years. They've done the drills. But they've really increased it in recent seasons because of the offense have gotten so good. He knows how to take the ball away. That is huge for a defender.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll send a receiver in motion left. On 2nd down, it's Taylor. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line. They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Richardson looking to throw this. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, that play there was certainly a scouting report special because coverage was all too aware that this close to the end zone, he's going to become a bigger weapon for that offense. And they were there to help force the incompletion.
That's caught. It's Josh Downs. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And the Bengals will get the football back. The Bengals drive about to get going. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. This defense for the Colts, they were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
And that's not the half of it. They forced 7 turnovers in that game, and I know we always talk about turnovers coming in bunches once you force the first one, but 7? That seems almost impossible, but we watched it happen.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. Well, obviously, they never want to see penalties on that defense, but this one a little bit more significant there on the downfield pass play.
And coaches preach it all the time. You can't put yourself in that kind of position if you're the defender. You got to stay in a spot far downfield where you can play the ball without creating extra contact.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now Burrow. On the screen, this is Eckler. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain on the screen there. It's second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He can make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and now it's 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. To the air again, Burrow. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. Touchdown! Elijah Mitchell with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Bengals are back within a score. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. Even though they might not find the number 1 seed next to their name come playoff time, there's not going to be very many teams, if any, entering the playoffs on the kind of run they're on. They're hot.
And I love that word, hot, because every team in the league wants to go into the playoffs on that uptick. Because a lot of the time you serve notice to the rest of the league that, hey, we're the team you need to deal with. We're the team that's going to be a real problem for you. And if they can continue this streak, they could very well be that team and gain that confidence that they're seeking as they head to the playoffs.
And confidence, that's the word I would use from our meetings with them. They said we're playing our best football right now. It is showing. It was Miles Murphy who fired in and got him to the ground. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. On 4th down, Ryan Stonehouse on to punt. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. Joe Burrow trots out again with the rest of his offense. Last series, the ball never hit the ground. 6 of 6, touchdown pass. So whatever he did then, do it again, right?
Yeah, it reminds me.
Now Burrow loses the football. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Colts pick it up. And they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Even the great ones, some of the best, they're not immune to the fumble, and here it really hurts them.
If the ball gets away from any runner's body, that's when the defense pokes at it, swipes at it, swats at it, and finds a way to create a big play for themselves.
Dicker down, attack on the extra point. It's good to make it 17-7. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. The offense heading back out as we take a closer look at Austin Eckler. Looking for a bounce back. Had the fumble a moment ago that went for a touchdown the other direction. See if he can get back in rhythm.
And you have to be very careful about having too quick of a hook with really good players. I did a guy's game in high school where he fumbled 3 times in the first quarter, finished with over 300 yards on the night, later ended up in the NFL. If you've got a talented back, give it back to him.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Meanwhile, Burrows, that's taken in by Okonkwo. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Burrow will throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Bengals first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That's a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first.
And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again.
And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
Well, this is just crazy. He's got 3 interceptions, Charles, and we haven't even departed the first half of this ball game.
I think if you're looking at the stats right now, you're saying, all right, who's the leading receiver? Well, can you flip it around and say that maybe he is and could be for the game the way that things are going right now? I think if it's him, he wants to be on the field at all times.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 7. Richardson to throw off play action. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great effort there. 33 yards. And the Colts are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL in scoring. This team designs things well and executes even better. And here, it only takes a few snaps before they're in the end zone. That's how they demoralize teams. That's how they put them on notice.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Now this Bengals offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And then finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
On 2nd down, Eckler. And he loses the football a second time. And the Colts pick it up. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. Second time in this first half now, Charles, that he's coughed up the football.
And both times, I think, they were in spots where he's got to think about covering up the ball. He's got to revert to his fundamentals in those practice drills where they carry it through traffic. He's not out in the open field where he can swing it a little bit, cover it up, and take care of it.
So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but the flag comes out for interference.
And now you're set up right on the doorstep of the goal line. 1 yard away changes what your play calls are going to be.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great play there with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Colts are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And a rout is on here in this first half. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The Bengal offense on their way out as we look at the playoff race in the AFC. And they know the situation that's in front of them. They'll be in the playoffs. That's the good news. But have you seen enough from this team to think that they'd be a threat to do anything in said playoffs?
Well, to this point, and I love your question, but I don't think...
And oh my goodness, he loses it again. And the Colts pick it up. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
Hey, I'm all about defense forcing plays and getting takeaways. But an interception and 2 fumbles in their last 3 offensive possessions.
Time to readjust?
Yeah, you can't just give all the credit to the defense on that. They've got to look in the mirror and take a blame themselves and figure out how to not do it anymore.
Here's Richardson. Following the fumble recovery, he'll throw. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
That was nice.
Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want a challenge, and they're going to get one. And we'll get a moment here as they look this one over.
Yeah, remember now, the call on the field is what they'll stick with unless they have clear video evidence to the contrary. And that gives these officials a lot of...
So not successful there on the challenge, and he'll have to be careful from here on out because he'll only have 1 challenge remaining. Second down, here's Richardson.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that 6th sense, doesn't he?
It really does, and I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with that time frame, and anytime he didn't get rid of the ball within the right amount of time, they would blow a horn or blow a whistle to show him this is what that time is, just what you're talking about, training him to understand this is the amount you have, make sure the ball's gone. Didn't happen in this case.
Here's Burrow. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
First catch so far by Chase. It's a first down.
Now a give running left is Eckler. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. It's Eckler again. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal. Now it's Burrow. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Bengals are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that'll cut this to a 17-point spread.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Airing it out deep for Woods. It's caught at the 10. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10.
Oh, the option to give to Taylor here.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Jonathan Taylor. That's career touchdown number 131, and it ties him with Chris Carter for number 8 on the all-time list. And the Colts are able to widen their advantage. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And a rout is on here in this first half. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Cincinnati set to take over once again. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on 3rd down. Up the middle with Eckler. And this will not get close to the 1st down marker as he's brought down at the 26. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. A 40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Good starting field position for the Colts as they have it 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Off play action, Richardson. And he's got Smith and Jigba. And they're going to speed things up here. Richardson off the play fake. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another big gain or 2 in succession as this one goes for 32.
This offense is looking very comfortable here in this first half. Very relaxed, very smooth, very efficient. No wasted motions. Things are definitely going their way, and they continue to move the ball downfield.
1st and 10. Here's Richardson with it. And incomplete on the deep ball.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense, and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
Richardson on 2nd and 10. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, poor decision there, and it's going to be intercepted. And the Bengals are going to get the football back at their own 17.
Well, I would guess that combined, if you spoke to both defenses, neither side has a lot to celebrate today. They haven't had a lot of stops, but that one right there, that's a big one because they stole points away with that play. And just as importantly, picked up a key stop on an offense that's been really impressive here in the early going.
And he's not going to go anywhere as they get him down behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. So we hit halftime here in only 2 quarters of football left in the regular season. Everybody's excited to get to the playoffs, so excited that we're just going to skip right over halftime and get back to the action. Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins
with a touchback. Jackson Smith and Jigba and his offense ready to go once more here.
For him, what an accomplishment in this game, surpassing the 2,000-yard mark. And all the time we talk about these guys out wide like him that are so athletic and can do so many things, but take us a little deeper. How has he done it this year?
Well, you helped with this because when we sat down with him before the game and discussed his season, and you said to him, okay, I have a vision that you, similar to a pitcher, change up a lot of things, right? Different arm angles, different slots that a pitcher would do. You do that with your route running and all that. And I loved his response. He said, yeah, I do that. But one of his best friends is a world-ranked tennis player. And he talked about serves and how you change up, take pace off, do different things. And he incorporated that into his route running.
Second and 10, back to the air with Richardson.
Eluding the pressure right.
That's going to be taken in by Downs.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
Now Richardson.
Flushed out right. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
To the right side, this is Taylor.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
46 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
A lot of running backs, a little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP. Might not be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot. But what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season, he needs that big closing game, that game that we're all going to reflect on and go, oh, my goodness, did he put up a number, let's say, 200-plus?
2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal.
Now it's Richardson.
And it's caught. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And it's second and goal. They'll go again from the 3 here on second and goal.
Here's Richardson to throw.
And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement, and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
Yeah, this is going to depend on the spot, but I believe he might be a few inches short. The offense is going to stay out there. We'll see what the play, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Colts take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away.
No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
So here are the Bengals now as they get their first possession of this second half. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history, and that's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Burrow looking to pass. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there.
Well, that was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 8 yards, 1st down as they're able to convert. First down, and they stick with Eckler. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Micah Parsons able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
He's the NFL sack leader coming into the game, and now that's 2 more that he's added to his total.
He wants some separation from spot 1 and 2 in that sack category. He dumps it to Eckler underneath, and he is going to have a Bengals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. A give running right is Mitchell. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. They'll look to throw here. He'll complete this one to Okonkwo. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts 21. So give him the yardage on the completion and also tack on 15 more.
If you get that hand up there, you've got to let go immediately or just not close the hand at all. He didn't, gave it a tug, and that was easy for the officials to see.
A give, Eckler running to the right. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And they've just not been able to block him at all throughout this game. Seems like every other play, he's doing something in the backfield. Already got 2 sacks. And now here's a tackle behind the line.
Touchdown, Bengals. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is down to 24. That time a 9-play drive. And it ends with a Bengals score. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be 2nd down. They go play action with Richardson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. On 3rd down, here's Richardson. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. 1st and 10, it's Richardson. Now a leaping catch, he's got him. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Zach Taylor's made the decision. He's going to go ahead and throw out the red check. Winds up a very good call there defensively to challenge that one, as that now will wind up an incomplete pass. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. It's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. First and 10, Richardson looks to throw it. That complete to Downs. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back to Taylor on 1st down. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. And now they're in the hurry-up. There, Richardson back to throw it. Buying time to his left. A beautiful fake. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. And they'll go to the air now with Richardson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Taylor. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. And quickly, they get to the line. Play action. Now Richardson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Richardson looking to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. Back to throw. Richardson to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches.
And, oh, what a catch. A great open field tackle that's going to stop him shy of the goal line. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone, and the Bengals are going to get the football back. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Quick slant caught by Chase. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. They needed some breathing room. He gave it to them. 11 yards and a first down. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete and able to get this to the 24-yard line. They began the play at the 12. It's also a pickup of 12 for the first down. He'll look to throw. Cockrell holds it in left side. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Second down and a yard. Again, it's Burrow. He will find his man Chase complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
Even against double coverage, he found enough of an opening for a noticeable gain. 2 guys on him, yet he finds a way to uncover downfield for the completion.
Now Burrow to throw on second down. He completes it to Boyd. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 18. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th. But a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution, even though the scoreboard is going against you. You want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Now Burrow. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Colts force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10. And give him now 4 interceptions in this game. That's only the 3rd time this has been done since the year 2000.
I think that tells you how much better teams have gotten at throwing the football. Because if you go all the way back to 1960, 12 times before that, there have been guys who've gotten 4 interceptions or more in a game. I mean, most recently, since 2000, Delta O'Neal and D'Angelo Hall.
Second down, another run with Taylor. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. 82 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ballgame. And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning. Richardson to the air on first down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one looks like he'll throw here. Smith and Jigba with a grab. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Now Richardson going to shift things up. Now we've got whistles and a flag. Looked like one of the Colts linemen might have jumped. They expect this from the visiting team when playing indoors, but not the home team.
They're supposed to get all the advantages, right? The home crowd's supposed to help them. They forgot where they were, perhaps.
Back to the air with Richardson. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the Bengals are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
2 yards still to go. Third down now. Burrow will throw. And this will be incomplete. Boy, can you believe this? That one probably should have been picked too. Instead, it's fourth down. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. They will throw on first down with Burrow. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be second down. Throwing again, it's Burrow. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Burrow on third down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 18. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Now it's Burrow. He'll get this to Eckler. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. And they go play action now. Burrow toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
A final shot now for Burrow. And this is going to be caught. So an offensive final score, not the outcome, but it is a late touchdown here on the game's final play. Burrow and the Bengals offense staying put. They'll go for 2 here. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that's caught for the additional 2 points. It'll only matter to the final scoreline, and that is the final act of this game. Well, at least at the very end, there's something to take away. They lost the game, but got in the end zone, got a 2-point conversion as well. I don't know, though. In the end, you still lost the football game.
You still lost the game, but maybe they were just capitalizing on the flurry at the end, right? You scored the touchdown, keep the momentum going, go for 2. Maybe they're working on something for down the road. As you said, it doesn't matter. You lose the game, but you finish with a touchdown.
Listen, the past bananas, but I haven't seen it. You thought it was over, you bragging ignorance, you lack the vision. I'm sacrilegious, I feel my ratchets, you ever offended my clearly crafted mission with crass intentions. You may have given them credit so they can save now. This ain't the end and you might as well go and lay down. Make way to witness the heights are going, I'm paid down. You pray for distance with guys like me, it's too late now. Preparation means opportunity, no? Being great, that's ambiguity, no? Too much at stake for your foolery, is it though? Keep on hating, it's fuel to me, did you know? What have I done? What are my motives? What am I thinking? What are you thinking? What's to be done? Who needs a motive? I won't be defeated. They don't want to see it, don't want to believe it, but no one will stop to the most or even. I'm close to achieving my goals. I'm needing to show them everything that I believe in.
I ain't here to fight, Phil.
I got everything to lose.
Cheat codes, I'm flattered, but I don't need those.